Charlie Woods just faced a big challenge in his young golf career. During an important junior tournament, he was disqualified for breaking several rules. This shocked fans and raised concerns about his future in the sport. With his famous father, Tiger Woods, people wonder if Charlie can recover from this or if it will hurt his career. Junior golf tournaments are usually exciting events where young players show their passion and skills. Last weekend, some of the best junior golfers came together for a major competition. The weather was great, the course was in perfect condition, and the crowd was excited. Parents, coaches, and golf fans watched closely, eager to see the sport's future stars. In the middle of it all was one name that stood out: Charlie Woods. Charlie isn't just any young golfer. As the son of Tiger Woods, he carries huge expectations. Every time he plays, people compare him to his father. Fans cheer for him, while critics closely watch his every move. Until now, Charlie had handled the pressure well, showing impressive talent. But this tournament was different. Instead of being praised for his performance, he became the center of controversy. The issue started during the second round when Charlie broke multiple rules. In golf, rule violations are taken very seriously. One of the biggest problems involved improper conduct on the course, though officials didn't give full details right. Away. On top of that, he was accused of Charlie Woods was also penalized for slow play, which disrupted the tournament schedule. Golf is a sport that values precision, patience, and strict rules. No matter how young or talented a player is, they must follow these rules to keep the game fair. Unfortunately, Charlie's mistakes went against these principles, and officials had no choice but to take action. As the rule violations added up, tournament organizers made the tough decision to disqualify him. When the announcement was made, the crowd was shocked. It wasn't just about any young golfer being disqualified, it was about Charlie Woods, the son of one of the greatest golfers of all time. No one expected it. People reacted immediately. Some fans were in disbelief while others felt disappointed, saying Charlie should have been more careful. Tournament officials stood by their decision, reinforcing the importance of golf's strict rules. Meanwhile, social media exploded with opinions. Some critics argued that being Tiger Woods' son shouldn't give him special treatment. Others defended Charlie, saying he's still young, learning, and bound to make mistakes. But the biggest question wasn't just about Charlie, it was about how Tiger Woods would react. Tiger was there, watching it all unfold. As a father, he was there to support his son. But as a golf legend, he understood the importance of discipline and respect for the game. When Charlie was disqualified, Tiger didn't argue or make a scene. Witnesses said he remained calm, but serious. He spoke with tournament officials, likely to understand exactly what had happened. Even though Tiger stayed composed, it was clear. This was a tough moment for him. His career has been built on discipline, tradition, and a deep love for golf. This wasn't just about a mistake. It was about what kind of golfer and, more importantly, what kind of person Charlie would become. After the tournament, Tiger addressed the situation. He admitted he was disappointed but also stressed the importance of learning from mistakes. Tiger spoke about the situation, saying, "Golf is a game of integrity. As hard as this moment is, it's a lesson in accountability and growth. Charlie will come out stronger from this." His words weren't just about golf, they were about life. Everyone makes mistakes, and setbacks are part of the journey. But what truly matters is how you respond. Tiger didn't try to use his influence to change the tournament's decision or make excuses for his son. Instead, he saw this as a teaching moment, emphasizing the importance of taking responsibility, something that goes beyond sports. For Charlie, this was more than just a disqualification. It was a reminder of the immense pressure he faces as the son of one of the greatest golfers in history. Imagine trying to follow in the footsteps of a living legend. Every time he steps onto a golf course, people aren't just watching to see if he plays well, they're watching to see if he plays like Tiger Woods. That kind of expectation is overwhelming for anyone, especially a teenager. Competing against other talented junior golfers is already tough, but Charlie also has to deal with constant comparisons to his father. No matter how good he is, people will always ask if he can live up to the Woods legacy. But this isn't the end for Charlie. It's just one moment in what will likely be a long journey. Many great athletes have faced early setbacks only to come back stronger. Even Tiger has dealt with challenges, injuries, and controversies, yet he always found a way to fight back. Now, Charlie has a choice. He can let this moment define him, or he can learn from it and move forward. If there's one thing we know about the Woods family, it's that they don't back down from challenges. With Tiger as his mentor, Charlie has the perfect guide, not just to improve his golf game, but to handle setbacks with resilience. This disqualification is a tough moment, but it's not the end of his career. It's a learning experience. If Charlie takes this as motivation, works harder, and proves his respect for the game, he has every chance to bounce back. One thing is certain. This won't be the last time we hear about Charlie Woods. Whether he rises from this setback or lets it hold him back is up to him. But if he's anything like his father, this is just the beginning of his story. Charlie's, story isn't over. This could just be the start of his comeback. He's not the first young athlete to struggle under the weight of a famous last name. Many children of superstar parents face the same pressure. Studies show that young athletes with well-known parents often deal with intense mental and emotional challenges. The stress of living up to a legendary legacy can lead to anxiety, self-doubt, and even burnout. It's not just about talent, it's about learning to handle the mental battle of always being in the spotlight. This situation also raises a bigger question. How do we treat young athletes? Do we hold them to impossible standards just because of their last name? Or should they be allowed the same space to make mistakes, learn, and grow like any other kid in competitive sports? It's easy to judge from the outside, but setbacks like this are often stepping stones to something greater. Some of the biggest names in sports history started with major failures. Michael Jordan was famously cut from his high school basketball team before becoming one of the greatest players ever. Serena Williams lost her first professional tennis match in under an hour, but went on to dominate the sport for decades. These early struggles didn't define them. They motivated them to work harder and come back stronger. For Charlie, this disqualification isn't the end of his story. He's still young, and one bad moment doesn't mean his golf career is in danger. If anything, this could be a turning point, a chance for him to prove that he's not just living off his father's name, but that he's serious about making a name for himself. With the right mindset, he can use this experience to improve his game, learn from his mistakes, and show the world that he's here to compete. Golf is different from many other sports in one key way. It relies on honesty and self-discipline. In basketball, football, or soccer, referees enforce the rules. But in golf, players are expected to follow the rules and hold themselves accountable. That's what makes it such a respected sport. Charlie's disqualification wasn't just about breaking a couple of rules. It was a lesson in what it truly means to be a golfer. The rules exist to ensure fairness for everyone, no matter their age, background, or skill level. From junior tournaments to the Masters, the expectations are the same. Golf has traditions and standards that have been upheld for generations, and the greatest players, Tiger Woods, Jack Nicklaus, Arnold Palmer, built their careers on talent, discipline, and respect for those traditions. Now it's up to Charlie to decide how he moves forward. If he embraces